Aggregate crushing value test. Aggregate crushing value is a measure of the strength of the aggregate. The aggregate crushing value gives a relative measure of the resistance of an aggregate to crushing under a gradually applied compressive load. This value has the important role in choosing aggregates for the construction of roads and pavements. The apparatus required for this test are a 15 cm diameter open-ended steel cylinder with plunger and base plate, as per the dimensions confirming the Indian Standard Code IS 2386 Part 4 1963. A straight metal tamping rod of circular cross-section 16 mm in diameter and 45 to 60 cm long, rounded at one end. A weight balance. IS sieves of sizes 12.5 mm, 10 mm and 2.36 mm. A compression testing machine. And a measuring cylinder of size 11.5 cm in diameter and 18 cm in height. The sample used for testing should be of oven-dried aggregate passing a 12.5 mm sieve and retained on a 10 mm sieve. The quantity of aggregate is filled on the cylinder measure in 3 layers and tamped 25 times for each layer. Once filled, level of the surface. The weight of material with measuring cylinder is determined and let consider it as W1. Now, the cylinder of the test apparatus is placed on the base plate. And the aggregates are filled in layers with 25 blows on each layer. The surface is leveled, and the plunger is placed on the surface. Now, this setup is placed on a compression testing machine and the load is applied uniformly such that the total load reaches 40 tons in 10 minutes. Later, the entire setup is removed and sieved on a 2.36 mm sieve. The fraction passing through the sieve is weighted. Let us keep this as W2. Now, finally, weight empty cylindrical measure. Let us keep this as W. Now, the aggregate crushing value is obtained by the equation W2 divided by W1 minus W into 100. The crushing value must be as low as possible to obtain better strength roads and pavements. The lower crushing value aggregates would provide a longer service life and a more economical performance. If the aggregate crushing value is 30 or more, then it is recommended to obtain 10% fines value. We will discuss this test in the next video. Thank you for watching.